Ladies and gentlemen, today on the program, it's Roadisode time, kids. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, John, music is closed. How are you having a Roadisode? Well, as I think we're all learning, we have to change with the times and we have to work with our circumstances. And you're right, music is closed, so I am not technically on the road. But as today's format is Roadisode with the wine reviews and all that stuff, and since so many people have been asking me, the people in their thousands, the listeners, the community of the John Huff Podcast, saying, how is Ken the Zen doing? How is Deni Gauthier doing? Everybody wants to know, and my mandate is to give the people what they want. So no, I'm not on the road with Ken and Deni, but that does not preclude us getting together via the wonder of modern technology, in this case, Facebook Messenger. And I have to warn you that Facebook Messenger was not designed for recording podcasts. So the audio quality you're going to get on this episode is, quite frankly, atrocious. It is not the example I want to give of a professionally recorded podcast, but again, everything's upside down. All the rules are out the window here, kids, and we got to do the best we can. So, by popular demand, I've brought you Ken the Zen and Deni Gauthier, and what is a Roadisode format without being on the road. And as usual, we just hit record and started talking, and we got into Deni's experience with the COVID virus, which was not pleasant. And we got into the odyssey of the records Ken the Zen tried to purchase from Walmart in the States. And we did talk about this on a Roadisode, but I don't remember if it's a Roadisode that I published or not. But the backstory is on this. Ken's a huge vinyl guy. He's not made of vinyl. He collects and listens to vinyl. And when we were on tour in the States in January, he discovered via the Walmart website that you can get all kinds of records down there that you cannot get even from Walmart in Canada. And Ken went a bit crazy at the prospect and then set about actually trying to get those records. Ordered from Walmart online, delivered to, well, we didn't have a permanent address. We were visitors to the States. And so that turned into an insane odyssey. And credit card back and forth, and Spotify getting shut down, and all sorts of, it was chaos. And long story short, he eventually got the albums and brought them home, only to find out, well, you'll have to listen to find out what Ken found out when he got home. So we got into that. We got into The Ghost, Papa Emeritus 4. We got into a discussion of art versus commerce. We got into the music we're checking out while we're sequestered at home and how we're doing that. A super fun conversation. And I have to say, it was just great to see my guys again. You know, I haven't been able to hang out with them. We obviously have not been touring. And I missed my buddies. So I think if you're a regular listener to the show, you probably missed my buddies too. So here we are, a virtual Roadisode recorded during the great pandemic of 2020, and maybe we'll listen to this some years from now, and it'll bring back memories of this time, good or bad. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're surviving this weird new alternate reality we're living in, and I hope my little podcast is helping get you through, my friends, because we all need a little help these days. I hope you're doing okay. I'm going to turn this over. Again, the audio is awful. I apologize for it, but I can't do anything about it. I've cleaned it up to the best of my limited editorial abilities. And you can at least discern what's being said most of the time. But I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you're doing okay. And what else can I say? Except, Deni boy, send your virtual finger over here and tap that button and roll intro. Hello, you're listening to the John Huff Podcast. Oh, yay. So, welcome to the virtual Roadisode, lads.
Thank you. Well, thank you for having me. And I've never seen anybody look more beautiful than you right now.
Oh, my word. Ken, you're so flattering.
He's talking to you, Deni.
Me?
Oh, I didn't even realize Deni was here. Deni! Oh my gosh, who's that guy?
Deni Mustache, what is this?
Deni Mustache, because last time we did a Roadisode, he was so pro on pumping me to do a mustache that he had to, as usual, he had to show me up.
Someone had to do it.
I had one for 5 minutes.
Dude,
oh, really?
I'm telling you, the only thing more badass than a beard is a mustache. It's just the way it is. My wife has not stopped touching my face. And, you know, it's frankly, I've had to call her off. Like,
what did you stop? What did you do with all that hair?
Clog the sink.
Did you flush it?
Oh, no, it's in the sink. I'm just waiting for Angie to fix
still
it.
There?
I'm waiting for Angie to fix it, so.
Yeah, well, Angie will do that. She's a good girl.
She's a good girl. It was a lot.
For those who can't see, Deni, the beard, Gauthier, is down to mustache. It's his self-isolation stash.
It sure is, and he looks beautiful.
Amazing.
It's
wow.
well worth it.
Wow.
It's worth it.
So, lads, what are we drinking? We're separated. Okay. We're in our own homes. We each have a wine, as is the tradition on the Roadisode. Ken the Zen, what do you got?
Oh, well, I spent a lot of hours thinking about this. So I wanted to do something that's a sign of the times, which I'm going to do for you guys. So I have myself some local St. Catherine's, just a couple hours down the road, wine. Got to keep it local. That's my theme. And not only that, if you're all pent up, as you were, as I am, maybe you want some Frisky Beaver too.
What does it say?
Well, what does it say?
What does it say on the bottle?
From the beauty of the countryside comes a wine with a lust to break free. A wine so adventurous, it pairs up with any food imaginable.
Wow.
From grilled salmon to messy poutine.
Oh my goodness.
Or poutine, if you're one of those guys. Which I am.
Amazing.
So, and then it continues. A wine so unpretentious, Deni, you can drink it anywhere from a garden party to a camping trip. Enjoy this
garden
bottle.
Hose.
Not so bad. Speaking of hose, out of this bottle of Frisky Beaver, or wait a second. Enjoy this bottle of Frisky Beaver any way you want. Breaking the rules has never tasted so good.
Oh, that's good.
Goodness.
That's good.
So let me get my cork out.
He'll unscrew his cork here.
I'm going to unscrew my cork. I've got my little thingy.
He's got his aerator.
Listen to this.
That's the sound.
Frisky.
Oh, that's the sound.
Very frisky.
Love it.
That's what happens when you pour your beaver juice right into a cup. Right here. Am I going to wait for you guys before I drink?
Yes, you are. Deni boy, what do you got?
I have Woodbridge Cabernet Sauvignon Vintage 2018. It's the #1 California Cabernet Sauvignon. In 1979, Robert Mondavi founded Woodbridge Winery near his childhood home of Lodi, California, to craft fine wines for everyday enjoyment. Our Cabernet Sauvignon displays aromas and flavors of blackberry and dark cherry with hints of toast and spice. It's quite literally the best wine that my good friend picked up today because we ran out of wine. He bought me like $700 of wine, and I transferred him. And this is the bottle I chose for tonight.
I'm very
It's
impressed.
very rich. It smells like mahogany and leather-bound books.
This note's for you.
I have a cheap Italian Merlot. This is Deni Collezione from Italia, and it's got one sentence on the back: red wine to serve with pasta and roast meat, slightly chilled. No exotic stories, no BS copy. Red wine, drink it. That's it. So, gentlemen, I miss you. It's nice to see you.
I love you guys.
Let us partake of the wine tonight. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Pretty nice.
Damn.
That tastes like wine.
This tastes like a beaver from St. Catharines.
Oh, duh. Oh.
Let me just say that since I've been quarantined, I've been drunk pretty much every day by noon.
This is the longest I've been without a drink since February.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I made it to 7:00. Pretty good.
Well done. See, Deni, when we were in Texas, we were drinking the Apothic wines. Have you ever had Apothic?
Oh, yes.
No.
Oh, man, dude. Apothic Red, Apothic Dark. There was another one, Apothic Crush.
Oh,
Crush.
I've had Apothic Dark.
Have
I've
you?
had that before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Great.
Yeah, it's really complex. It's really dark and deep.
Yeah.
It's thick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Barry
Yeah,
White.
yeah.
Dark and thick.
I got to be honest.
Dark
I
and
have
thick.
not been drunk every day because I did catch the COVID.
You had it.
You
Tell
did.
us about it.
Okay, so if anybody's listening and they start to feel like there's steel bands, iron bands constricting your chest, those are like the first symptoms. And then it gets really bad. It gets to the point where you feel like you can't breathe. Like your lungs are doing maybe 10%,
Oh, wow.
and it's freaking rough. And I'll tell you, at the pinnacle of it, it gets way worse at night, and it comes in waves. Like you'll go through a couple of hours of I can't breathe, and then boy, we went deep real quick, didn't we?
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Get in there.
You get to the point where it's like it comes in waves. You're like 3:00. It's like, oh, I can't breathe. By like 4:30 or so, you feel a little bit better, and you're like, I'm grateful that I can breathe.
Wow.
And it's not like pneumonia where your lungs have like where you're coughing up stuff. There's nothing to cough up. It's just that your lungs are only doing like 10%. So like in a conversation, and I'm still actually like struggling to breathe a little bit. I still have symptoms. So like a deep breath, and I still have a dry cough. But at the worst of it, I actually came downstairs because I was just trying to get work done, which is sort of my nature, but I couldn't. And I walked downstairs, and Angie was talking to me, and all I saw was this, and I was like, you gotta stop talking to me.
Really?
And I went outside, and I leaned over top of my balcony on my front porch, and I focused on breathing for almost an hour. Just to live.
That's intense.
It's horrible.
Wow.
Oh, Deni. Poor guy.
It's horrible.
What about your family? Are they okay?
Yeah, Angie got it too, and she didn't have she had quite intense waves of not being able to breathe. And the key to that is just to calm yourself and realize breathing is important. Don't panic. And that's really good advice because people are going to get this thing, and you have to just breathe. Take deep breaths, absorb the oxygen. Don't panic. Angie got it, and Emmett actually got it, and he just had a fever for a couple of days, and he was fine.
Good.
And my other 3 kids, almost no symptoms at all. I don't even know if they even had it, but
Right. Yeah.
I sure did. It was awful.
That's what happens when you go to Florida, Deni.
Right.
You gotta go to Texas like Johnny and I.
That's right.
We're fine.
All I got was horrendous food poisoning.
That shit can't get across the border. There's no way.
No way.
No way. As soon as the weather gets warm, everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, right. As if. Oh.
That's what I heard. That's what I've heard.
That's what they're saying. They're saying
That's
it
right.
actually helps.
When John and I had breakfast every morning, we got to listen to this conversation on the TV every day. So
True.
we got to we were well aware of how they're treating it down south.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
You were in the States, weren't you?
So we're in Florida.
Yeah.
And happily enjoying vacation, very aware of what's happening, kind of like just paying attention to things, right? So everything's still open, the beaches are open, everything's cool. And I'm scheduled to film a music video down there for my new music video, which I can't film right now because I'm not allowed to leave the house. With a good friend of mine and another good friend of mine, and I have the whole storyboard laid out. And we get a text. There's been a briefing. They're going to close down grocery stores and gas stations.
Uh-oh.
From a friend of a friend who's a doctor. And we're like, okay, we better fill up the van. And my buddy who's helping me film the music video, he's going to be the subject of the music video. He's like, I got 2 5-gallon tanks of gas. They're empty. You just fill them up, put them in. So I grabbed 10 gallons of gas, put them in the back of my van, filled it up, and moved the family out within an hour or two, and we rushed home.
I bet.
Yeah.
This is while Trudeau is saying, if you're abroad, you better come home now, because borders are going to start closing. And we snuck across the border, and at the point where we were crossing the border.
When did you start getting the symptoms?
A few days after we got home.
Okay.
Yeah. So the border guard was like, you have to quarantine for 14 days. I was like, I got a family of 6 here. Can I get groceries? He's like, go get groceries and then go home.
Right.
And so I got groceries and I went home. We've been quarantined since. I haven't left the home. I haven't left the house. And since we still kind of are showing symptoms, I still can't even for another at least 14 days until after I don't show symptoms.
Wow.
That's right. Yeah.
How's all that going?
I'm stuck, man.
Stuck. We are.
Have you seen my face? Everything's changed.
I've seen more of your face than I have in years.
I don't even know.
Dude.
I've never even seen that face before. It's the first time in my life. Wow. I've seen it in pictures.
I didn't believe it.
I know. I saw it on the Book of Faces today, and I was shocked.
Ken the Zen, how are you coping, man? How you been?
I'm doing pretty good. I got to be honest. I'm kind of built for isolation.
True.
As long as I have my Star Wars Blu-rays and my little furry animals and my wife.
You look better than ever.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm pretty relaxed. I haven't talked to anybody in a month. I'm pretty relaxed.
Good for you.
Ken the Zen's in heaven.
I'm doing pretty good, to be honest. What I've been really doing is honing my online casino skills.
Are you making money?
He's nodding. He's nodding, kids.
You animal. You animal.
I'm making a couple of dollars, which is nice. But yeah, that's pretty much how I'm spending my time, playing with my animals and playing with those filthy animals online.
How are those records you bought, Ken the Zen? You finally got the records.
So I did get the records, and as I returned home to Canada, wouldn't you know it, that I got double charged on my MasterCard for these records.
Of course.
But Deni probably doesn't understand what we're talking about with the record situation. Previous Roadisode, we did a little thing of love to you, Deni, by the way. And then we talked about me, so it was pretty good. Yeah, we did.
Double
we love you. So anyways, John, I get home and get my credit card bill, I check it, and I'm dinged twice. So that first time where I got the email saying that it was canceled, they never reversed the charges. So I'm in a battle right now between Walmart and MasterCard.
This is still going on.
45-day wait period. So I'll find out soon. I think that'll take me around halfway through this month. So maybe I'll figure that out.
Tell Deni what records you finally managed to get after this odyssey of trying to get them.
So Deni, it was a story that we've already said. I'll tell you another time. But the 6 records I did get was Aerosmith, Get a Grip.
Yes.
Nirvana, Incesticide.
Ooh.
Which I've been looking for forever.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam, Riot Act. I got, what else did I get? I got Soundgarden, Down the Upside.
Yep.
And I got something else. I don't know. But they're only records. You can only, which ones? Sorry? Oh, Metallica.
You got the Metallica one too.
Oh, dude. Were they used?
No, it's from Walmart, but you can only get them you can't get them in Canada.
Right.
You can only get them these ones in the States. There's no Canadian pressings. I can't even go to walmart.ca and order these records. It has to be from .com and from the States. And I checked every Canadian online thing before I bought them.
It was an odyssey.
Each one was under $30. Brand new.
Dude!
Yeah, man, I got a sweet... It's been a hassle, but I do have some records and they sound good.
Nice.
You have them.
Nice.
I do have
That's
them.
a win. That's a win.
For sure.
Speaking of records, can we give a congratulations to Mr. Dennis Gauthier, whose record He Said, She Said was released this week. Deni.
Dennis,
congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know why I'm clapping, but yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, Deni. Good for you. I cannot wait till you are healthy enough for me to hug you and I can get my vinyl copy. I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Although I do have Spotify and it sounds great. Congratulations, of course.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah,
amazing.
dude.
It's pretty weird to have a worldwide release of an album during a pandemic.
Right. This is your first pandemic release, Deni.
Yep.
I had 53 shows canceled. 53.
Unreal.
You don't have to talk to me.
From now till June.
Yeah.
That never mind the summer. I can update you in a couple weeks. It'll be a lot more.
I understand completely. I've gone from 26 and 28 days or something to zero.
Zero? Yeah.
In 3 months minimum.
Zero is what happens.
Zero, yeah. I went
insane.
from nothing. So I've never not worked this long since I was 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very strange. Yeah, very strange for sure.
So what are we doing to improve ourselves with this time? Or are we?
Oh, I enrolled in a course in Yale.
Go on.
To find happiness.
The happiness course. My daughter's taking it. She's going to pay for it. She's going to get the university course for it.
Oh, good for her.
The credit. Yeah.
You just get the certificate. Yeah.
She's awesome. She did the test and she got she's only she failed. She's 60-something% happy apparently.
That's
my daughter.
Better than most, I'd say. Maybe.
Tell us about this course, Ken. How does it work?
I don't know. I don't know too much about it except for I've enrolled and I've just started.
Okay.
So I'll know more by the next time. But basically, it's just an online university course for free if you don't want the certificate. But if you want the certificate, then you have to pay $80 or $100 or something.
It's $50 if you want to pay for it. $49.
Yeah.
And it's a legit university course on happiness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Legit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's for real. Yeah, it's a real deal. So I can't wait to find out my percentage of happiness.
You seem pretty happy right now.
I am pretty happy right now. I should take the course. Take the test.
I think that if you're even 60% happy, you're higher than most.
I am for sure. I got to be higher than that. But is there even percentages? Hopefully they're getting the philosophy of this because really you're happy or you're not, right?
I should call her up because Natalia was I was like, did you fix the test at all? Or were you honest? And she's like, I chose what I felt was the happiest of my choices.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And she was like, I'm only 70% happy or something. I don't remember the number.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh man.
That's awesome.
Am I failing?
They have to leave a window so you can improve, and that way you feel like the course has done something.
I guess so.
I'm 100% cynical.
You're good. You're good at that. You're right there.
So,
John, get your face in the middle of that there. I can't see
dude,
you.
I'm trying to be off. I'm trying to be cool and sideways.
There he is.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
Look at that handsome young man.
So I also enrolled in a free course.
Yes.
More of a workshop, actually. And it's offered by Philip McKernan, who is a coach dude that I follow. And it's his base camp program, which is like a primer for figuring out your motivations and what you want to do with yourself and understanding your goals and principles and limitations and beliefs and all that fun stuff. He offered that for free during this pandemic to whoever wanted to take it. So I'm like, I'll take it. I need help trying to figure myself out. So I've been doing that.
Great. Well, I look forward to hearing
That's super
what's
cool.
going on.
Well, it's available for anyone. It's just a series of videos on his website. You just got to sign up and you're in. PhilipMcKernan.com.
Not in.
Deni doesn't need it. He's got a mustache.
I have a mustache.
Yes, you do. Actually, you don't have a mustache. Your mustache has you.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken, one of us had to do it.
Hey, man, I was there for a month. 6 weeks, Deni. I had a mustache.
Well, look at it. Look at it.
I'm looking at it.
That is red. That is orange.
That's a color I can't even see. I love it. It's amazing.
Wow.
Lord. So, I haven't taken a course at all, but I did start selling my old underwear online.
Did you?
Are they like clean or used?
Those ones with the big padded crotch?
Yep. The ones that I wear on tour.
All of them.
Deni's tour underwear on sale.
It's on sale.
Has it got the COVID? Did you microwave it first?
Oh, no. It's got the COVID.
Oh, I want to say something terrible.
We got to talk a little music because since the last time we talked, Cardinal Copia was promoted to Papa Emeritus 4.
Ooh, did his look change?
Oh yeah, dude.
I never would have thought it. I never would have thought.
You predicted it, Ken the Zen.
That's what I meant. I totally would have thought.
I know. So this is Ghost we're talking about, and I'm a huge fan of Ghost, and I've turned Deni into one too.
Huge fan.
And so, without giving you the whole history, they have a series of lead singer characters who are all played by the same person. But we knew that at the end of their most recent album cycle, the current singer, Cardinal Copia, and this is supposed to be a satanic church, and it's super cool. We knew that something was going to happen to Copia at their last show in Mexico City, and we knew for months that something was going to happen, but nobody knew what. And until the Cardinal, Ghost had been fronted by one of 3 Pope figures, Papa 1, 2, and 3. And at the last show in Mexico City, you can see this on YouTube, Cardinal Copia was surrounded by the satanic nuns, and there was a free-for-all, and he emerged from it with his face paint in the full regalia of Papa Emeritus 4.
Papa 4!
And then things went bananas. If you watch it on YouTube, it's freaking amazing. It's so cool.
So cool.
Yeah. And then they went into the song Conclavia con Dio, I believe, and the place just went freaking bananas.
Can you send me the link?
I can send you YouTube, yeah. It's really freaking
Thank
cool.
you.
Really freaking cool. So I'm stoked.
I can't wait to see it.
Papa 4, baby. And his
Papa
robes.
4.
His robes are amazing. Like they're just it's so great. But
is he like more evil looking or no?
Well, the most evil of them all is Papa 2 and remains the most evil. But I mean, as you'll recall, Cardinal Copia, the big song for his era was Rats, right? Rats. And
Rats.
The skull design of his face paint, people are speculating, is actually a rat skull. So it looks a little bit like a rat skull. It's kind of cool. It's creepy and cool.
Oh, I need to see it so bad.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
The little rat skulls. That's what they should be called.
Little rat skulls? Maybe that'll be the next record. The rat skulls.
You little rat skulls.
Oh, Ken, I miss you. The rat skulls?
That's what I would call them. I don't know.
That's it. Now Ghost, that was the end of the tour and end of the album cycle. Not releasing anything probably until 2021. So we sit here now waiting. That was before all this COVID stuff. Like nothing. Now they unveil this new leader and now nothing for maybe a year.
Jeez. Well, it's all Ghost's fault, isn't it?
It's all part of the master plan, dude. It's working like a charm.
Well, it is all part of the master plan.
Right. It's really cool. And I've also been watching a ton of live music, like YouTube and stuff. Like I've gone down a rabbit hole with the war on drugs, just like watching live show after live show.
It's so good.
It's so inspiring to me. It makes me want to play music again so badly. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so war on drugs. Who else? I watched a bit of The National. Deni, we need to go see The National.
Oh yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah. Ken the Zen's not digging it. He's shaking his head.
No, well, I heard their latest record, and it didn't do much for me.
Really?
Hold on. Wait. The one that I've listened to on like 2 tours?
Probably. But the one it didn't come out that long ago. Like less than a year, I'd say.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah.
We did 2 tours inside a year.
Did we? I don't even know.
Yeah, like so it released right before the last like 2 tours ago. What is it called? Awake Beast or whatever it's called? Hold on.
We're gonna have a fight here, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna get interesting.
All I know is that when I listened to it, like let's pretend there's 10 songs on it. I would say like 3 were kind of jiving for me, and then the rest was kind of dull.
Interesting.
For me.
You shut your mouth, Ken.
I won't. I will not. I won't.
It's called Sleep Well Beast.
Sleep Well Beast.
2017.
2017?
Yeah. Oh, there's a new album. There's a new album in 2019.
Superfan Deni didn't even know.
So Deni.
Yeah.
That's what I just said, man.
And
then you talk about the tours and all that stuff?
I won't talk for the next 10 minutes. My apologies.
No, you gotta talk.
In any case,
there's a new album. I can't even believe it.
I've been watching.
It's not that good.
I've been watching live stuff.
I'm easy to find.
Yeah, it's not that good.
And
for me.
I'll be the judge of that.
Dudes.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, so I was going to talk about this on a solo-sode, but I'm going to open it up now. PBS has unlocked episodes of Austin City Limits on their website for all this. And I watched the Brandi Carlile one and was blown away.
I listened to her record. Sarah sent it to me, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Her record.
Her show on Austin City Limits is amazing, and her drummer, Chris Powell, made me want to quit playing the drums. His performance is perfect. It's impeccable. And
so then he deserved his paycheck.
I hope he got one. I hope he got one.
I'm sure
he made $150.
Hey man. At least he earned it.
It's so initially it's like I quit, I'm done. And then over time it's like so inspiring.
Yeah.
That's great.
To want to play that well.
Lots of YouTube happening around here also.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I'm just not so much music as far as that stuff goes, but I've been doing a lot of like old school music videos.
Nice.
You know, like top of the 80s and that kind of stuff.
Nice.
So I've been tons of music videos and then some concerts. Not so much like COVID concerts, but concerts of bands that I've liked from before. I've been watching tons of Pearl Jam and Alice Cooper and all that stuff because during this I've missed out on some pretty awesome concerts that I spent a lot of money on.
Tell us about that, Ken the Zen.
And so during this, well, it's already all passed, but I had 3 Pearl Jam concerts, an Elton John concert, and an Alice Cooper concert, and my hotel all
gone.
Disappear.
You getting the money back on those tickets? Surely.
Yeah, well, you hold on to the tickets, so then whenever they announce the dates, then I'll have to decide then whether you get refunds or all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's a bummer.
As we're recording this, it's Friday, April 3rd, and I was supposed to see Sarah Harmer tonight at London Music Hall. But I watched her, and that hurts really bad, but I watched her live Facebook show, and it was killer. Just her in her kitchen. You can't hide from the Facebook show. Like it reveals all, you know?
Oh yeah.
Deni, you crushed it today.
If you're playing, so? like if you're just playing, then yeah, for sure. Like if it's just you and your guitar, which Deni was today, then absolutely. But sometimes, you know, I've watched some of these concerts, and then, you know, people are hooking up to their machines and adding effects and all this stuff, and it's kind of like, oh, I really just want to hear you. Yeah. You know, I think that's kind of the point of this is like really bring it down to bare bones. I think that's the kind of point. But I've seen some things which are great, and then I've seen some things that aren't. And I've been part of some things that aren't, like my own songs.
Dude, I've been there a million times.
Yeah, I played a few inside things. And,
every time I see you play Ken, it just makes my heart happy.
Thank you.
When you do the pop-up, I'm like, it's my boy, I love him so much.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I want to do. I just want to do these like little pop-up things every now and then. Yeah. Just like real quickies, you know, 5-10 minutes, get out of here.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then pop up some other time. Hopefully somebody will need a smile, something quick, you know. If you're going to invest, this guy's not the guy to invest in.
Dude, you're invest worthy, trust me.
Thank you.
I did one today.
It went great, Deni.
Yes.
I don't know.
It was great. It was great.
I had to go stand in line in the liquor store for 3 hours for a bottle of wine, but
The things you do for my show, amazing.
well, I stocked up a couple other things too. So
That's good.
life is pretty good. And then I hear as of tomorrow they close down the weed shops.
Really?
No.
Yeah, they're no longer essential. So
Are you stocked up?
I don't know. I'll be fine. Everything still works in the mail anyways, right?
Right.
Right.
So I watched the Sarah Harmer one, and it was dynamite. And Jackie Neville, who was another of my favorites. Jackie Neville was the lead singer and guitar player in The Balconies, one of my favorite bands ever. And she popped up and did one, and it was killer. She had like her electric guitar and some reverb happening and like this mood lighting, and she just played for an hour, and it was dynamite. You can't hide on the Facebook show, man.
Can't hide.
No, you can't.
Well, that's not true, but the average person can't hide. People that understand and have all the equipment and all stuff can certainly do that. But the average person, no. It's going to be great.
It shows, man. It shows. All your mistakes. So the one I did today, I was like, I hope that was okay. Because
What's going on, Ken?
what are you watching?
No, I'm watching you guys. That's my infuser, or whatever that is. I was just slurping the wine, Deni.
So funny.
Yeah.
So funny. Oh, man.
I apologize for coughing now and then, guys, by the way.
Oh, that's okay, Deni. You got a reasonable excuse.
All the rules are out the window, man. Like people are expecting things are different. Like lots of podcasts have shut down where they all do face-to-face recording.
Yeah.
Like we can't. So
yeah, I wonder. Is Joe Rogan still doing that?
Yeah, he's still doing podcasts.
I think I've only seen one that was like via Skype or whatever.
He did one with Trussell, and Trussell wore a gas mask and a ghillie suit or something.
Deni, have you listened to this podcast with Bill Burr and Bert Kreischer?
No, but I'm in. I'm already deep. I will go and find that.
Yeah, it's like a once a month thing or something like that. It's totally. I mean,
They do a thing?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't remember, but you'll find it on the Apple.
So, you guys haven't talked about the number one thing that's been happening during this quarantine time online. Maybe you guys aren't into it, but Carol Baskins?
Oh! Dude,
Ring a bell to anybody?
We're halfway through. They reopened the murder case because of the Netflix show.
I believe it. It's quite the little scene happening here.
From what I understand, anyway.
Yeah.
She killed him.
Well, opinions don't much matter, but
it doesn't matter.
But the show is pretty special.
It's intense. So
it's pretty special.
Joe Exotic is in the hospital right now with COVID symptoms.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
I thought he was dead. I haven't watched the whole thing. I just assumed he died in the end because, good lord.
I would have thought all that expired Walmart meat would have been good for him, but maybe not.
Dude, what a crazy story. So like we started watching it, Ange and I I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, this is my goodness! It gets
every episode
crazier. It gets crazier and crazier and crazier. It's insane.
Should I watch this?
You should watch it, John.
Yes,
it's awesome.
Is it?
100%.
Awesome. It's wild, man. What a story.
It's wild.
I can't believe he lost to Trump in 2016.
Dude, so listen, have you guys been to the Bowmanville Zoo?
No.
You know about it, right?
I've heard about it, yeah.
It's just a zoo. It's like a kind of a half-ass zoo. There's many zoos like this. There's one like south of us here. Like there's zoos like this. People who just own a lot of exotic animals and they have a zoo. This is what that is. And you gotta wonder, are they that crazy too?
Well, is anybody missing their arms, Deni?
Yeah.
Is their teeth missing?
anybody who owns 107 exotic animals has to be a little bit loose in the head.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe, like, I'm just assuming. Maybe not.
I only know one, and he's pretty loose.
Deni?
Yeah,
Deni only has a dog.
Yeah, not Deni, but Joe. Yeah, I've got Alice. I've got Alice and Bumble and Norman and Yakamoto. But
dude, you have that turtle. I love that your turtle.
Yeah, that's Norman. Yeah, he's doing good, or she's doing good. Yeah.
So, two things, Deni. It's the Bill Burt podcast.
Okay.
And that looks like they go infrequently, but once or twice a month. And it's just Burt Kreischer and Bill Burr just riffing back and forth.
I can't wait to hear it.
And so I should actually watch this Tiger King thing?
Yes.
Yeah?
If you're looking for some entertainment, it's American. Let's just say that. It's American.
Just watch it. Watch it.
American.
You won't be disappointed. Just watch it.
I've gone down a First World War rabbit hole on Prime and Netflix, so I was distracted there. But Tiger King, huh? All right.
Tiger King is where it is at. Honestly, I don't watch any of these shows, and especially true crime. I'm really not into it. But this is a 7-episode thing, so it's not a big commitment.
Right.
It'll suck you right in.
And 6 of those episodes are pretty wild.
It's wild.
Well, yeah. I'll try 1, and then we'll see what happens.
No, you can't try 1. You can't. You got to try 3.
No,
because you have to see how it it's a case, so you got to see how it unravels a little bit. You just can't see the introduction.
The first one, and Ken will attest to this. After the first one, you're like, oh, I'll watch the next one. And then halfway through the second one, you're like, oh shit. and then it goes bananas after that.
That's about right. I made it through 1, and I was like, what is everybody talking about? Like, whatever. Clearly this guy has character. So if you like characters, you're gonna love this.
I do like characters, man.
So I messaged my friend, good friend Sarah Smith, John, and I said to her, I told her to watch this, and she said she wasn't into it. I said, you'll love it, blah, 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 blah. And I said, all you have to think is Hollywood Star Room.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So the guy that runs that place, who you've already talked to, John.
Email, yeah.
Then this is him.
Okay.
This is him.
All right.
This is him. Except for instead of music, it's
on Met. It's him on Met.
It's the same. It's the same.
Okay, fair enough.
Just as many teeth. Good.
Oh, man. Well, who could turn that down?
All his teeth.
I do. Look at them all. Okay, great. Yeah,
no, not John. Joe.
Yeah,
Joe Exotic. He has most of his teeth.
Well, I do too.
Probably not real.
No, maybe not.
I don't think there's much real.
It's insane. It's intense. Awesome. It's amazing.
Yeah. All right. I'll look at it. Maybe tonight.
It's disturbing, but it's entertaining. It is.
It's the first thing to catch our attention on TV in probably like 8 months.
Really?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, even I'm talking about it, and I don't watch anything but Star Wars.
Don't watch. We're not watching TV. We haven't watched TV.
I don't even have cable. Yeah, I don't have cable or anything. So watch Netflix or YouTube. And that's
by TV, I mean Netflix. Like Gotham 3 came out. We're like, yeah. Better Call Saul 3 is out. We're kind of half into it.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad really was awesome. But like you get into like the 3rd round. Ozark 3 is out. We're like, I don't know. Tiger King shows up. We're like, oh my goodness.
So, I finished Tiger King, and it's amazing. And I would suggest it. It has the Ken the Zen guarantee. Okay.
Yeah, it's a guarantee.
The seal of approval?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
It does. So, so I'm done that, of course. So I don't watch too much as well, Deni, but we're watching right now. It's called like the 100 or something. Oh, and it's all about like not a TV show, but like a reality show. So they have like a group of 100 people, and then they divide them up into certain categories depending on what they're doing. That show.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting. So it talks about like, I don't know. You check it out. I'm only 2 episodes in, but it's pretty good. It's kind of like, do you ever see that Explain show or like Brain Games?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's like that, but it's like called 100 something, and it's all has to do with 100 people taking all these questions. Yeah, on Netflix. Yeah.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, it's pretty good so far. It's no Tiger King.
The TV show, The 100.
It's no Tiger King. Yes, I know what you're talking about. I've watched that too. Up till season 3. It was cool for like
season 3.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden the premise of the show was different.
All of a sudden the protagonist is like
Yeah.
an antagonist, and like everyone, like she's rebelling in a way, and you're like, oh my goodness.
It got dumb real quick. But,
Characters changed. It got dumb.
First season of 2 was awesome.
They were good.
Awesome. And then
awesome.
Like most shows.
Should have just killed everybody.
That's the thing about art and business, right? Like you have a great idea, you do it, you make some money, so you want to do it more and more and more.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden it's not the art. And when it becomes not the art, it's not good anymore.
Well, it becomes very difficult to carry the art on.
Right, because you're already past your thoughts.
Yes.
Right? So you have to catch up. And if some stories
you don't have the time. You don't have the time anymore.
Yeah, it's wild.
You have to keep creating, and then it's like a musician with albums.
Mm-hmm.
Like my latest album, I firmly believe is the best album of my career. If not this, then probably 2 albums back, which is Quiet Town, like 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't catch up, you can't keep up. So like, what's next? Do I release something because I have to like throw a plot twist in?
Right.
What do I do? What do I do next? If it's not artsy, if it's not like, what is that? So like TV has to do that because otherwise they're screwed.
Yeah, I think so too. Which they kind of were a few years ago, right? Like say 10, 15 years ago, there was nothing on TV. Like 2 shows and that was it. It was all awful.
You just had to wait.
You have to reinvent too, right? And wait for the artists to come back up through instead of the guys that are holding on to business, which is a big difference, right?
Well, now you can binge because a whole season pops at once.
Yeah, for some shows, yeah, for sure.
For a lot of shows.
Disney Plus is not doing that, which is different, but I really like it because so I watched The Mandalorian, which was fantastic, and now The Clone Wars is on, but it's new episodes every Friday.
That's great.
They don't dump seasons, so then even today's Friday, so in a normal calendar month, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm really excited. Friday, I'm going to check out the show.
Yeah.
Instead of binging, and then when you binge, you kind of don't even take it all in, really, because once you're 2 hours in, your mind's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So people binge this shit, and they're not even.
You have to wait till Friday.
The art. And I have to wait, and it's a half hour, an hour show, depending on whatever you watch.
Yeah.
And then it's exciting, and it's something to look forward to. I'm not a big fan of everybody dropping the whole seasons at once. I don't like that at all.
I think you're better off not to.
I think you're better off not to, but I think the majority of people wouldn't say that because they want it all now.
They want to binge it, yeah.
But for me, I really try to appreciate everything. So I think when things come out in little bits, you can appreciate it more.
Yep.
Which is probably why they serve great dinners in little bits, right? You have like this great meal that comes out, as we know, like 7 little courses, and it's fucking amazing. Or you go to a buffet, and it's like, it's food. But I'm not talking about that buffet anymore, but I'm still talking about that experience of the 7 small little meals that came out.
Exactly. And so on that track, if you have to wait 7 days to watch the show again, you think about it all the way up until that 7 days.
Yeah.
You think about all the nuances of it. You might watch it twice.
That's right. Yeah, I usually do, actually, because I watch it once for just enjoyment, and then watch it once for deeper storytelling and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like that with pornography, you know.
Hello, Dick.
Speaking of, I heard that Premium Pornhub is free for the month, so.
Hooray!
Wow, good for them.
You guys enjoyed that.
I was gonna just now take us down a thoroughly explicit line of questioning, and maybe I won't do that.
Oh, I like explicit.
Well, I know what your first search would be on Pornhub, Ken the Zen.
Oh my gosh.
We best not talk about that, you know. This is a family show.
It's a small search anyway.
It's a very small search. This is a family program. But God bless the people of Pornhub for making that available to the married couples of the world and the single people.
Yeah, it's very excellent of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
I've heard speculation that the results of this social distancing and self-isolation, there will be 2 primary trends. One will be an increase of babies born 9 months hence, and an increase in divorce proceedings 9 months hence. So Pornhub is trying to help, and I commend them for that.
I love that. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, guys, I'm starting to have feelings again. Where's that bottle?
Drink up.
Oh, there we go.
Get yourself a bottle.
So just to catch up, so I
better
released my new album, and John asked me for a bunch of quotes on the new album.
Yeah. I'm doing PR on the album.
He's doing
great.
PR.
Great.
I threw in, like in the middle of it, I'm sure you caught onto it, John. I once drank a whole bottle of vodka with John at the end of a tour and barely felt a buzz at the end of the night.
Which is true.
There's something to be said about that, isn't there?
Although
Well,
we did start at 6.
that was an intense tour alcohol-wise.
Yes, it was. They all
Oh,
are.
dude, we came back very bloated.
Right. I know, right? I came back and I was up a lot. I'm like, oh shit. So then I dropped some weight, some pretty good weight, and got back to almost myself. And then I'm back here. And I'm like, oh man.
Dude,
I'm still paying for the gym.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm struggling with that too. Like, I shaved my beard, okay? So my neck looks different.
Yeah, you see it. Yeah.
My neck looks, I've never seen 40-year-old Deni Gauthier neck before.
Yeah, I know. Gobble it up,
Do you know
buddy.
what I mean?
Yeah, gobble it up.
It just looks really strange.
Yeah. Well, it's not to everybody. You know, I saw the Dark Crystal. You fit right in.
Thanks, Ken.
Well, I do love you.
I really appreciate it. My jawline, like, I have like,
it's wild, right?
I have dimples, but now
Look at those.
big.
They're big dimples.
Everything's different.
Face creases. Cool.
You're growing up, Deni.
I do
like
look a lot younger without a beard, but also I've never seen my neck in this fashion before. It's weird.
Right. I've never been into necks, Deni, but you're turning me into a neck guy.
Look at my neck.
I know, right? There's going to be a fight at Thanksgiving for the neck now.
You don't look like yourself at all, Deni. Truth be told.
Really?
No, you don't. I'm not looking at Deni right now.
I like it, Deni. I like it. I think you should get rid of that ball cap though, and put on a pull boy.
Yeah, like Man About Town.
And that is you, Deni. That is you. Look at you. Oh yeah. I love it.
What do you mean?
I do love it. I do.
I'm having trouble getting a decent photograph for this, but
My chin is so small. Like it's like most of my eyes aren't in the center of my face anymore. They're way up near the middle.
Well, that is the center, isn't it?
Well, I know it's hard to explain. Okay, so my eyes.
Yeah, you're an artist, so you see things.
My eyes used to be at the top, and now they're like down here because my chin went. Yep, it's gone.
why did you do this,
amazing,
Deni?
right?
What was the thought process here?
It'll take him one day to
fever.
grow back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll take me no time to grow back.
But it doesn't matter. I wouldn't even. You look beautiful. You're a good man.
No, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely like it. It feels nice. I haven't shaved my face in 12 years.
Right. That's kind of like me making a resume, except for 25.
I hear you, dude.
Yeah.
My face feels really nice. Like it's different. It feels really good.
What are you gonna do with all that beard oil? You should give it to me.
I'm using it for.
Deni's making a gesture right now. You can use your imagination.
Yeah, that's how he separates his eyebrows.
Also this.
Oh, that's one beautiful body you have, Deni.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're looking a little pale, man. You look almost like Ken.
Actually, you look a little bit dark.
I'm pretty dark compared to Ken.
Hey, Deni, why don't you try staying inside for once?
Thanks a lot, Ken.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to leave the house for another 14 days at least, okay?
That's okay. I know where you live.
So all of this adds up to you guys are doing okay in isolation. The people want to know.
I'm really happy in this moment to see you guys.
Oh, happy to see you too.
Is what's really,
I love you. I miss you guys a lot.
As far as isolation goes, I'm fine, and I hope that you guys are too, and I hope everybody is. But I can understand why it could be very difficult for some people in these times.
I think we're all very accustomed to this. My life has barely changed at all, actually. I'm just not playing shows.
Very true. So the funny thing is I've been reading, Facebook and such, and it seems like the common consensus to the average folk is that they're feeling what we feel like on tour all the time.
Oh, really?
Except for so I think that us touring guys maybe have a little bit easier, just because we're built this way. I'm used to not knowing what day it is. I'm used to not knowing what time it is.
Yeah.
I'm used to drinking a bottle of wine with my bandmates here.
Yeah.
So this seems normal. This seems, for the first time in a month or more, this almost feels normal. So thank you.
Yeah. I mean, in my case, the only thing that has changed, two things have fundamentally changed. My wife is now working from home. So that changes things around here, but that's fine. The other thing is that I'm no longer rehearsing. I'm not practicing for gigs. I'm just working on drum stuff because there's nothing to practice for. So that's a strange thing right now. Very strange.
Right.
And that's the way it is.
Yeah.
Dude, it's strange. So I did that pop-up show today.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't sang since I've been sick.
Right. Yeah.
You sounded fine.
It was okay, I guess. I don't know. I haven't told a story in a month or more.
Yeah.
It's like there's no groove. I'm not in the groove anymore.
That's true, because you can't tell the same stories. Your kids are going to expose you in a second.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't tell the same stories, right? And you're a storyteller, so sometimes you have to delve into the same bag for the same stories, but you have a different crowd, so you can do that kind of stuff.
You have a bag.
But when you're trapped with the same people,
yeah,
you no longer have that bag.
No, it changes.
You also shaved off your mojo.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I don't know about that. That poncho's got 1998 mojo written all over it.
He's pointing to his mustache. I have a mustache.
You do.
The only thing more badass than a beard is a mustache.
Right.
I had a killer mustache for 10 minutes in that hotel room where we drank all that vodka and didn't feel it.
I told you it was awesome. And Ken, I've been telling you to grow a mustache for years now.
I had a mustache for 6 weeks, and I still have a mustache. See, this is 1 centimeter here. This is a 1/4 centimeter here.
I get it.
My mustache was the funniest freaking thing I've seen in 10 years. I laughed.
You look great.
I laughed so hard. I fell down on the ground. I was laughing so hard at how awful.
You did. I was there. We were half a bottle of vodka in. And I'll tell you right now, it looked really badass.
It was terrible.
Look at me right now. Look at me!
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh my gosh.
Look at me!
It was the worst. It was so
John,
bad.
I've seen John with a mustache, and you look great.
It was terrible.
Something out of Con Air, which is awesome.
He looks great with a mustache. So let me give you a precursor. So I was like, okay, guys, I'm gonna shave my beard on quarantine. I don't have gigs. Nobody is looking at me, so I'm gonna.
I get it. Yeah.
And Izzy's like, okay. I'm like, I'm gonna leave the mustache. So I went to a 3. So I had a bit of a beard with a mustache popping out. I felt pretty good about it. It looked really good.
Yeah.
And my wife was like, you gotta shave it.
She's right.
She's like, you gotta go all the way.
That's right.
Or not at all.
That's right.
It looks like you have a goatee right now. Shave it.
Yeah.
It took her 2 days, and today I'm like, okay, Ange, I need you to set up the microphone. We're gonna do a quick Facebook pop-up. I'm only gonna play 4 songs. And she's like, you better shave your face before you do it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Thank you,
it's always a thing. You're always telling me what to do. She's like, you go and you shave, and then we set it up.
So that was fresh.
Totally fresh.
Oh.
So you had never sung before with your chin moving so freely.
Right?
Never. And the wind was blowing over my face, and I was distracted.
It's disorienting. Welcome to my world.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that so
all
much.
the time.
Yeah.
Deni. I didn't realize that was fresh. You must have been very disoriented.
So I wasn't watching myself in the video because I couldn't see my screen.
Yeah.
But I was very aware that I had no beard and just a mustache.
And you didn't feel like you weren't Deni anymore.
Oh, I am Deni.
I am Deni. I made Deni.
Deni is me. Deni is hope.
Ain't nothing changing that. Trust me, dude.
All right.
You could pull one of my arms off. I'm still Deni.
Just like that chicken Tiger King.
Exactly.
No spoilers.
John, this girl gets her arm eaten off.
Fun.
And then goes back to work.
The next day.
As you would.
It was a couple days.
As you would. Denny would. Denny would lose an arm and be back at it.
Denny would.
Yeah, for you guys I would.
That's right.
Right?
For Joe Exotic?
Nah, I don't know. I'm a bit
right.
more intelligent than that.
Yes, you are.
All right, dude.
Guys, remember?
Go ahead.
Oh, carry on.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, remember when the van got stuck and it took us like an hour and a half to get it out?
Is that when the tire blew?
Only because we couldn't turn a corner?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That corner. That corner, much like my grade 7 girlfriend's, was pretty tight.
Get the zen. That was in the Netherlands, and the streets are so tiny and narrow that we couldn't maneuver our Sprinter van out of the parking lot and into the street to drive away from a venue. And poor Sarah's trying to do this, and there are like 10 Dutch dudes surrounding the van, yelling instructions at her in a language she does not speak. It was chaos until Deni rescued us all. With a full beard, I might add.
A full beard.
Oh, yeah. For sure. How are you gonna use your ID again, Deni?
Right?
Oh, so my phone still recognizes my face.
Really?
Really?
Yep.
Smartphone.
Wow, I'm surprised. That's great.
Pretty scary, isn't it?
Wow, that is scary.
Kinda.
Yeah, because, I mean, if I didn't know you, I wouldn't recognize you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm a different human right now.
You're Deni Gauthier. All right, dudes, we rolled over an hour here.
No!
I'm learning to cut. We don't have to stop talking, but I'm going to stop recording soon. So, lads, it's great to see you. The people will be glad to know you're safe and well. And say goodbye, Ken the Zen. No, like verbally.
I'm not doing it.
I gotta really do it, right? Goodbye, Ken the Zen.
All right. Denny boy, what's your message to the people?
Keep it real, guys.
The Deni Gauthier Cliche Festival. Say goodbye, Denny.
Goodbye.
All right, everyone.
I love you. I love you.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Hasta la bye-bye.
Have fun editing this, John.
Yeah, what a nightmare. All right, cheers, everyone. Thank you once again, gentle listener, for taking in today's show. If you want to know more about the program, go to www.john-huff.com. That's JOHN-HUFF.com and click on podcast. You can also find the show on Facebook at The John Huff Podcast. If you're an Instagram person, you can find me at JW_Huff. If you're a Twitter person, you can find me at @JWSHuff. No matter where you listen to the show, please do me a big favor and leave a rating and review. Preferably a positive one. That's all the time we have for today, but I'll be back very soon. Until then, keep your wits about you and remember, good things happen when you put yourself out there. Bye for now. April 7th, 2020. Still self-isolating. Might grow a mustache.